This is a 1-point game. We're at the end of the game and the Chiefs are down and they have the ball and they're driving to win the game with Patrick Mahomes in the ball and Andy Reid calling the plays. Who do you think is going to win that game? My experience and intuition and everything I've ever seen in my life with the Chiefs is saying that they're going to win that game if that's the case. Now, if the Eagles have the ball at the end of the game and they're driving down to win the game, who do you think is going to win the game? Chiefs are leading. I think the Chiefs. I think the Chiefs defense is going to find a way to make plays, find a way to step up. The Chiefs have consistently found ways to win close games. Now, if you really love Philadelphia on this side, you have to be playing for Philadelphia to win a little bit bigger. Perhaps Philadelphia carries the lead for most of the game and the Chiefs try to come back at the end and Philadelphia wins and covers. I don't know what the scenario is exactly, but I do know that if there's a blowout potential on one side or the other, the potential for the Eagles to blow out the Chiefs is a lot higher than for the Chiefs to blow out the Eagles. However, my pick overall lies in the fact that this game is going to be a very tight game, and that's why I like picking the Chiefs in this one. They have some things that you just cannot measure, that data and models and experts are not able to measure, and that is there's some kind of luck factor with Patrick Mahomes and Andy Reid, and yeah, they're good, but there's just some kind of factor here where they just find ways to win at the end of games. We've seen blocked kicks, we've seen other random stuff happen here. The Chiefs are a team that save plays throughout the year. They save them because they know they are going to be deep into the playoffs. They know they're going to be probably in the Super Bowl. So all these other teams are fighting to get there, but the Chiefs are just sort of waiting to get there, and they're going to probably have an advantage in a big game like this just for that reason. And the experience also is another advantage. Given that the spread has now come down to basically a pick 'em here and the over-under's at 48.5, I'm just thinking I got to take the Chiefs because I can't bet against Patrick Mahomes and Andy Reid until this combination is broken up completely. When you look at the stats, Mahomes is 8-0 in the playoffs in spreads that are 3 points or less. He just wins. Why would we possibly fade that trend? The Eagles would have to be a historically great team to fade that trend. And while the Eagles have had a really good year, and while I do think they're the most solid all-around consistent team in the NFL this year, I just don't think they're that historically good, and they are potentially prone to making some mistakes with Jalen Hurts at quarterback. So for me, I'm taking the advantage on the coaching side. I'm taking the advantage on the quarterback side, which I believe to be two of, let's say, the three most important things in the game. The Eagles are winning in a lot of other areas when you get to 3, 4, and 5, when you're talking about offensive line, defense, all that kind of stuff. But the Chiefs are really winning in those really, really key factors here, and I think that's going to be the difference if the game is close. Now, I won't be surprised if the Eagles do come out and beat the shit out of the Chiefs early and the Chiefs are battling to get back in the game. But if the game is close at the end, give me the Chiefs. Let's go.